And tonight we have continuing coverage of the legal moves being made that's pitting states, including New York, against the White House. Attorney General Letitia James and AGs from other states filing a lawsuit over the Trump administration's executive orders on removing diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives in public K-12 schools. Now, the order threatens to cut funding for public schools if they don't remove DEI programs to the tune of roughly $3 billion here in New York. That's according to the AG's office. This comes on the heels of last week's decision from a New Hampshire federal judge temporarily blocking the order over First Amendment concerns for teachers there. While New York's own education department told CBS 6 they were reviewing the deadline at the time the order was sent to individual states, New York state officials now are fighting back officially. AG James says this is all about protecting New York schools, but the Trump administration argues DEI initiatives give unfair advantages to one race over another instead of rewarding pure merit. We spoke with attorney Leslie Silva about the impact a decision in this case could have and the uncertainty it could create for schools despite an earlier ruling in that New Hampshire case.
We did see a similar lawsuit get an early order to prevent any funding being withheld from schools. So, it's also possible that we'll see something like that here as well. Executive branch does not have the authority to withhold funds or issue new demands on funds that Congress has already approved. These executive orders certainly garner a lot of attention, but as we can see with the previous case and with this case, perhaps not meeting the goals of the administration, by the way that they're currently being handled. There's certainly other ways to address these issues.
And Silva says the administration's executive order leans heavily on the outcome of a Supreme Court case decided against Harvard, but that related to race specifically in the context of college admissions. Silva says the White House is trying to expand that ruling to apply now to all education. We'll, of course, continue to monitor the case. And if you have a school-related story that you think warrants a crisis in the classroom report, you can send us a news tip by calling the number on your screen or emailing CBS6classroomtips@gmail.com.